So I've gotten this question a lot. I've been asked, why do I collect AJ Styles action figures, and why do I have so many AJ Styles action figures? Well, I'm going to finally cover that in this video. I've been wanting to make this video for a while now. I've had people, and I think a couple previous videos, ask me why I collect a whole bunch of AJs, and I'm going to tell you guys that now. So, yeah, so I'm showing you my AJ collection because I don't know how many I have right here, but in total I have 51 AJ Styles action figures. And every single AJ figure I've ever owned was 53. I traded one away, and then I traded the other one away to my friend Gio. And in return, I got the Network Spotlight Finn Balor. All in all, pretty good trade, but, you know, not for an AJ that I made. But, yeah, one like equals one prayer for me to get that AJ back. Or if anything worse comes to worse, I can make a new one. It honestly wasn't even that much work, so, yeah. But here's my AJ collection. Originally, there was one figure in here, and that one figure is gone. I traded away my first custom AJ, and that's gone. I can never get that back. But if you're going to start off with an AJ Styles collection, you have to start with the first AJ Styles action figure. So here was the first ever AJ Styles basic. The first ever AJ basic was actually my very first AJ Styles action figure. Not this exact one. I think I may use those for parts. But my very first AJ Styles action figure was the basic. His very first basic. I remember finding this at a Walmart. I picked this up along with the Then Now Forever Sami Zayn. And I used them both for customs. I made my first AJ custom by taking the head, the arms, and the kick pads off of this and putting it onto the WrestleMania 33 Shawn Michaels. Painted it up, and I had a beautiful AJ custom. But from there on, I started to collect more and more AJ Styles action figures. So I'm actually going to put this one back. So I first heard about AJ Styles when he was in TNA, which is what that first figure is over there. It's based on one of his TNA looks. Well, I take that back. It wasn't a part of one of his TNA looks. It was just a custom attire I wanted to make. But yeah, I'll one day try and make an actual accurate attire. That one's just an Elite 20 Chris Jericho with a Toy Biz AJ Styles head. But I was a fan of AJ Styles in his TNA days. I started watching him, I think, in 2008. Then I stopped watching TNA. Then I watched him again in 2011. And once he left TNA in 2013, I think, I did not watch TNA at all. And I didn't know where AJ went. I thought he... Honestly, I thought he retired. But from there on, I just kept watching WWE. You think, as a wrestling fan, you start in WWE because it's the most common. But nowadays, since it's 2020, if you're going to start, you're probably either going to start with either WWE or AEW, your choice. But I didn't know what happened to AJ. And I didn't know what happened to him until 2015, when I started hearing stuff about AJ in New Japan. It may have been early 2014, early 2015. I heard about AJ Styles making an impact in the world. He became the IWGP Heavyweight Champion. He was the leader of the Bullet Club. And I saw a couple of his indie appearances in New Japan and Ring of Honor. And I think he may have done a couple of other shows. I think he wrestled for Rev Pro. And I think he may have wrestled for PWG. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I kept watching, and I saw AJ win his second IWGP Heavyweight title from Hiroshi Tanahashi, and I was actually pretty happy. And then from there on, I started hearing these rumors about AJ Styles going to the WWE. And you think, every wrestler dreams about going to the WWE. That's their dream. You get into wrestling to go to the WWE. But AJ always said that he would never go to the WWE because he would think that they would bury him. But now, AJ is a 2-time WWE champion, a 3-time United States champion, and he has just been drafted to SmackDown, which is awesome. So after hearing the rumors about AJ Styles coming to WWE, I was hoping that they were true, but in my head I kept thinking, oh, they're false. He's not going to come to WWE. He has more to accomplish in New Japan. Until I heard that Kenny Omega betrayed him and there was video proof. Omega hit him with a one-winged angel. Styles was not only kicked out of Bullet Club, but he was kicked out of New Japan. New Japan didn't technically kick him out, but he left. So, AJ left. And I saw a video of him at a Rev Pro show after he lost to Zack Sabre Jr. I saw him say that he didn't know what the future held for him. The fans started chanting Royal Rumble. AJ said if there was a spot in the Royal Rumble, he'd be there. So the day of the Royal Rumble came. Here I am, expecting AJ Styles to come out. The Royal Rumble match starts. Roman Reigns and Rusev enter. Roman Reigns is number 1, Rusev's number 2. And then the countdown clock starts. When the clock hits 1, everybody starts hearing music, but nobody knows what that music is. Roman saw the Titantron, and everybody in the arena saw the Titantron. All of us at home didn't. The Titantron read, I am, stopped for about, I think, 3 seconds. Then the words phenomenal started to fade in, and AJ Styles walks out as the number 3 entrant in the Royal Rumble. And I told myself that if AJ Styles ever did come to the WWE, I would get any action figure of AJ Styles I could. I would get as much AJ Styles action figures as I could. So fast forward 4 years later, and here we are. 51 AJ Styles action figures. So the reason why I collect AJ Styles action figures is simply this. I promised myself that if AJ ever came to WWE, I would get as much action figures of him as I can. And not only that, AJ Styles wears all these cool attires. They're not all the same. Well, they kind of are now because... Well, no. He's not even on Raw anymore. He's not even a part of the OC. He's on SmackDown, which was the house that AJ Styles built. And it's right here on the shirt. But, yeah, that's why I collect AJ figures. It's because they're all different. They're all different in their own way. AJ wears these nice attires, and the best part is, you can take any AJ figure and make it into something new. I'm going to put the shirt back. But you can take any AJ figure. You can do a simple head swap, or an arm swap, or boot swap, torso swap. And you can make some pretty badass AJ... I can't speak. You can make some nice AJ Styles figures. And if you don't believe me, let me show you some. So here is a fix-up that I made, I think, about a year ago. And this was using the Elite 56 AJ Styles along with the Elite Survivor Series figure. I took the Elite 56 head scan and kick pads off of the figure, and I put them on the Survivor Series figure. Then I put knee pads on there, which I don't remember where I got them from. But this figure looks a lot better than what we actually got with Elite 56. Here's another one. So here is the Top Talents 2018 AJ Styles figure. I took the Elite 56, no, not Elite 56, Elite 66 head, arms, elbow pad, and kick pads off of the Elite 66, and I put them on the Top Talents figure. And this looks a whole lot better. Now, you don't necessarily have to switch the kick pads. I didn't want to, but then I saw people do it and it looked nice, so I switched them, and yeah, it looks nice. But if you're going to do the Elite 56 and Top Talent switches, I would recommend just switching the head and the arms because it looks a lot better. But yeah, that's pretty much that. I thought I had more, but I didn't. I take that back. This one was the leftover parts, but I switched the head scan with Basic 102. No, it was Basic 101, and I just painted it up. But yeah, and that's another thing too. If I didn't start making customs, I would have never made any of these AJs. If you look, I would have never had a lot of these AJs. Majority of these are customs. The one that stands out most is this gold one. This is made of gold. Well, not made of gold. I painted it gold. I wish I would have dipped it in a bucket of gold, because that would have been a lot better. But nah, I'm an idiot. So yeah, if you guys are wondering why I collect AJ Styles figures, it's because you can make different customs out of them. He wears a lot of nice attires. I told myself that if he came to WWE, I would get him. Because honestly, one of the main reasons why I collect AJ Styles action figures is because in my mind, AJ Styles is still one of the greatest wrestlers to ever step foot in a professional wrestling ring. He's evolved. And if you can imagine that when he first started, he looked like that. And fast forward A couple decades later, now he looks like this. And now he fell. But you know what I mean. So AJ has evolved. His moveset has evolved. And yes, he's gotten a lot older. And he's matured a lot. He's gained a lot of friends. He's been a part of groups. If AJ Styles never stepped foot in a WWE ring, if he never stepped foot in a professional wrestling ring, I would never have this collection. I would have never watched New Japan or Ring of Honor. And honestly, I probably would have been bored with WWE. And yeah, WWE has not buried AJ Styles. When AJ came in his rookie year, he beat John Cena twice. He beat Dean Ambrose to be the WWE champion. He beat everybody. Except for Roman Reigns. But that's because he was Vince's lapdog. But yeah, so that's the reason why I collect AJ Styles figures. If you agree with me, great. If you don't, well then, that's on you. But yeah, I think this is a pretty impressive collection, and it's still growing. I'm not going to stop collecting AJ Styles figures until A, I run out of money, or B, Mattel stops making them, or C, he leaves WWE. Which I highly doubt will happen, but if he does, then I will stop collecting AJ figures. Well, actually, I take that back. I'll still collect them if they're, if they haven't gone up in price. But then again, I still got a lot more AJs that are mock, so yeah, that'll be worth a lot more money. So yeah, that's pretty much the video. Thank you guys for watching. Drop a like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this in the comments, and yeah, see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.